All right, everybody. This is a Coachman Pursuit 27 XPS, and we ran into some problems dewinterizing it. The owner's manual it's insanely bad. We ran into the fact that we went to Class A on the Coachman site for manuals, went to the Pursuit, clicked on Pursuit. Takes you in, you start looking at the different things in the manual. We went to plumbing, dewinterizing, and it has a couple small videos. Those videos are of a larger Class A that has nothing to do with this, nothing, and they don't tell you anything. So here is how you correct for new owners like us who had no clue what they were doing, and their walk around didn't explain any of this. This is the hot water heater on the side, the driver's side, right next to the shower. And first thing, it comes with this. This is the drain right here. That is the drain. So you drain it to winterize it. With this plug, you take this plug out, it drains it. Well, when we got it, the plug was back here. We didn't see it. We didn't even know that that was the drain, because nothing tells you that that's the drain. And we couldn't figure out why we didn't have hot water. And we'll go inside later and I'll show you where the hot water turn on is inside, because it's hidden. And the manual doesn't tell you anything. So I added this. So this is a 1/2 inch PEX. So just go get a 1/2 inch male with a PEX fitting, and then there's a short piece of red PEX for hot water, and then this is just a 1/2 inch PEX. Sorry, this is a 1/2 inch PEX on and off valve. So now I can turn it on and off. Before, it's just a plug you have in there, and then when you drain it, it gets everything wet and sprays out. So this I can hook a hose onto now and drain it straight out. What I did is I removed this, and it goes right in here. Has 2 screws that connects, and that's you take that out so you can get to that to screw it in. I had to take this off. I didn't have to, because this actually turns because it's PEX. I should have known that, but this got screwed in easier with this off, because you can't get a wrench in there. So, and then there's 2 little screws here. One goes here with the ground wire, and then one goes right there, and that's that simple. Real quickly, we'll run inside. So to turn the hot water on after dewinterizing, you have to plug this either with the plug, and if this plug gets lost, you're screwed, because unless you just happen to have a 1/2 inch PVC plug, there's no way to plug that. So if you're out camping already, we did a test run where we did a campsite just 5 miles away from town, and it worked out great for us. Still very frustrating though. We're going to go inside real quick. Okay, so turn the hot water on. We turned our pump on and everything at our control switch. So we'd use electric because we were hooked up to electric, 30 amp. Turned that on. We turned our water pump on, but we had no hot water. Called our dealership. They had no clue where the water turn on was. They thought it was underneath the bed, because that's where your main water tank is, fresh water tank. So we picked that up, looked, it wasn't there. And that was all we got from them. They didn't know. Not sure how you don't know, but they didn't know. So I tore the place apart. We looked everywhere. Your water turn-ons for your hot water, so your hot water tank is like right back there. That's where we were just working. The tank is right behind it. You come in here. Now in here, there's a panel. So you look back there, you don't see anything. You take the panel off, move the panel, and suddenly you have your hot water. Now remember, there's 2 lines. There's 2 inline valves. There's let me get a light going here. There's one way down at the bottom. Actually, there's 3. I'm sorry. There's one way down at the bottom. We did not know about that one. We looked in there and we saw this top one up here. So we turn it on because, hey, red line, hot water. All right. We already saw that second one. We could see it. I barely saw it, sticking my head in there, and I saw it was in line, so I knew it was on. But that third one down there was still off. So we still didn't have hot water when we turned those on, and it took us another hour to find that. I finally removed this panel, and we finally saw that. So in the future, I've got some strong earth magnets that have adhesive, and we're going to take this panel, instead of screwing it back in, we're going to put an adhesive magnet here on all four corners of this panel, then all four corners of the frame. So when you put it up, those magnets will just grab, and the panel will be there, and the panel can come off real quick without having to take all those screws out. So that is how you do it. My wife's calling me. I gotta go. Good luck.